Yes, top of the evening. You know the vibes. This is the Source Experience, the news by Shanewz. So, um, first of all, we want to check these levels, right? Um, we want to definitely check the levels, and we want to make sure that the soundboard is working. As you can see, we are in the spot tonight. A round of applause for that. But let me make sure these levels are working. All right, and then we're gonna, man, fire show tonight. As always, fire show tonight. Fire show tonight. Fire show tonight. Yeah, see, for some reason the soundboard is very low. I don't know. It tends to do that, man. It is what it is, but hopefully the audio is loud, right? Make sure the audio. Hopefully the audio is loud. The audio is excellent. It's just, it's just the soundboard, man. So sometimes the soundboard, for whatever goofy reasons, be wanting to be low.
It's on vacation.
No, it's not on vacation. It's because I don't got the headset. If I put the headset on, the soundboard would be excellent. But we're gonna get to some topics, some trending topics. Get on up in here. Um, I got my notes. I'm not in a rush. It's Friday night, man. It's Friday night. It's fr- there we go. There we go. Like I said, there's no particular rush tonight, right? I don't know what is. Guess we don't have no rush tonight. What that's about. Yes, give me a second. One thing about the news by Shanewz, right? When we get here to the spot, I like for everything to be running like a well-fueled oil machine before I get started. You know what I'm saying? I want everything copacetic. That's the word I was looking for. Copacetic. You know, got the mic out, right? We're rocking and rolling tonight. It's connected. Open the door. Internet. For some reason, the internet is running very, very flaky. We'll get to that in a second. No. Let me get to sharing this. Then we're gonna start rocking and rolling, man. There's a lot breaking right now, and I want to speak on some of that. I see belts are getting vacated, right? That's crazy. Guys are vacating belts, right? I don't know why my
internet's going slow.
Narina, be quiet, please. Thank you. The Wi-Fi is not working for whatever reason. That's not cool, man. That's what's holding me up. The Wi-Fi's acting real stinkish up in here, but because I wanted to pull some stuff up on the tablet, right? Instead of pulling it up over here. Because I got some information instead of splitting the screen, you know what I'm saying? But I guess I'm going to have to split the screen and give y'all the split screen effect. Levi, what's going on? Ackerman, how you doing? Smash the like button for me. So this has just been brought to my attention, right? I wasn't even gonna open with this, right? But I was trying to pull it up so you guys can see it for yourself, man. But Michael Benson is reporting, right? Michael Benson. So I wanted to pull it up. I didn't want to go on Twitter, but I wanted to pull it up. But let me jot that down. But this is breaking news, right? Michael Benson is reporting that Jamel Charlo, remember he already vacated the IBF, right? So now, I gotta, man, there's so much going on. I'm gonna hit my guy up too right now as we talk, right? Jamal Charlo has reportedly now been made the WBC Super Welterweight Champion in recess. So he's the champion in recess, not vacated, right? Meaning that Sebastian Fondora and Sergey Buyachek will be the vacant, will fight. The winner will be the WBC champion. They're fighting on the undercard of the March 30th PBC card, which we're going to get to. But I'm about to hit my peoples up because I know Charles Conwell. Shout out to Bad News. Hopefully, y'all heard that round of applause. Smash the like button. Like I said, the soundboard is a little low tonight, but it is what it is. Well, as long as the microphone is loud and clear, I know y'all can hear me. But I'm going to hit my people up right now. As a matter of fact, I'm going to, as we speak, because I might be able to discuss something. But I know Charles Conwell was in the mix. You know, he was supposed to be fighting an eliminator for the WBC as well, right? But let me hit my guy up right now. bear with me. Have my brother out right now. Man. Please, if y'all hear crazy breathing, that is Narina. You know. This is gonna die. It's only at 13%.
Oh, no.
You can take it out there. It's gonna die though.
Take it out.
Take the
Yeah,
you can't take the charger now because I need the charger.
Okay, take it out there.
But that is, I guess that's how they're trying to spice the card up. What's y'all thoughts on that, man? It's three of y'all up in here. What is y'all thoughts on that? Do you think that they're doing this to entice this card a little bit? Because this is what we're gonna talk about tonight. I need feedback. I did the show last night on this, right? Last night's show was on this. But you know, you guys for whatever reason now, y'all don't want to talk boxing with me. So I guess I'm gonna have to start pulling up on some of these channels and putting the pressure on. You know, you guys don't like talking boxing with me no more. You know, but I'll start pulling up on y'all shows. You know, cause I'm pressure. You see what I used on the what's the name? I'm pressure. You know, a lot of y'all not pressure. I'm pressure. But what's your thoughts on that, right? I know Charles Kong. Look, we could. Matter of fact, let me do this, right? Watch this. This is what I'm gonna do, right? Because this, I'm still gonna do the PBC breakdown. This is a travesty. But this is what happens when you have you know, the sanctioning bodies in bed with people. We're gonna pull this up. All right, pull this up for y'all. Thought they were pretty good. Man, Levi, you gotta be a PBC guy, man. In a second, I'll give you the link. You gotta explain that. You want the link right now, Levi? Can you jump on? Please, I'll post the link right now. You need to get in here. You said you thought they were pretty good. You really think this card is good? You really think I'll put the link out for you right now? You gotta explain that to me, brother. Please come on here and explain that to me. Do you want the link right now? I will give you the link. I will give you the link. If you think this card is good, how are you related to Al Heyman? How are you related to Al Heyman? Because if you think this card is good, and there's your comment, you know, you're entitled to your opinion. Round of applause for it. All right. Well, you think this card is good, I'll send you the link in a second. He said, you got to remember any card can be good if it's in the right hands and played. Nah, Levi. Do you want the link? Please, I'll give you the link. You listen. The PBC, right? Premier Boxing Champions. One in the dark. Haven't put on a show since December 19th, right? This is all in my notes. Since December 19th, right? They kept feeding us in the media, through the internet, the people probably like yourself that are pro PBC. I know. You have to set the right time. Go out there and look. Ask them at the desk what time it is.
I can see from right over there.
All right, so go over there and set the time. But yeah, you have people programming us saying that we was going to be sick, yada yada yada. The first fight card that they announced, not only is it watered down, but you feel free to come in here, man. You are on the records as saying that you are digging it. Male ratings, junior middleweight, male, super welterweight. I want to go to the super welterweight division. This right here, I had to speak on this. Yeah. All right, I'm trying to pull up these rankings for you. Look, vacated because they made him the champion in recess. All right. Look, see my guy right here? This is who I was just speaking on. Charles Conwell, right? Shout out to Charles Conwell, right? Charles Conwell is ranked number 1. But yet these two guys right here are going to fight to be the champion in recess. See how this shows you how like boxing is just all the way wicked. Because how are these two guys, right? You know why? Because just like I said, they're on that March 30th card. Sebastian Fondora and Sorge Bujicic, right, are going to fight. Sorge Bujicic has lost to Brandon Adams. Shout out to Cannon and Adams too, as well. But these are the guys that's going to fight for the champion in recess because they were on the you see right here, champion in recess, which I just informed you about. These two will be fighting for this. Sergey Bujicic and Sebastian Fondor. But yet, the number 1 ranked guy is Charles Conwell. This is what I have a problem with boxing, right? Charles Conwell has worked his way up the rankings, right? He said, I gotta go because I'm traveling to London, man. I hope you get more. Bro, I don't do it for the viewers, my guy. You heard? But thank you anyway. Who sent you, but appreciate you, right? Round of applause for you. And a little bit of laughter as well, right? But I like your sentiments. But as you see right here, Charles Conwell, who bad news, I had the privilege of interviewing him a couple times. He's been on the platform, is the number 1 ranked for the title shot, right? And yet, being, I guess, because it's a PBC thing, right? They are going to allow Sebastian Fondora and Sergey Buyachich to fight for the vacant or champion and recess belt, right? And and I just, this is boxing, man. Thank you. I appreciate that, Levi. There you go. Good night to you as well. And not for nothing, Levi. I think I'm big already, but hey, what do I know? You know, I'm pressure. You heard? I'm on the major networks already. But thank you for that comment, though. I won't forget you. But yeah, look, this is like mind blowing to me, man. Mind blowing. Look, can we click on Nah, but we can't even click on Charles Conwell. Charles Conwell is an undefeated fighter. He did have a form of the IBF belt, but then he switched over to the WBC. But yeah, Michael Benson reported this as well as let me go back over here to Twitter. What's his name was supposed to be fighting a title eliminator against Sergey Buyachich. It was supposed to be ordered. I personally noticed because I was in contact with Charles Conwell's peoples, and they were going to go to purse bid, right? And when Charles Martin and Shakur Stevenson agreed that purse bid, they didn't do it. It got postponed, right? Because Charles Conwell was supposed to be fighting Sergey Buyachich. These are facts, right? I personally know this. But now Sergey Buyachich is going to fight Sebastian Fondora on the March 30th card to become a champion. The winner of that fight is going to be a legit WBC champion until Jamel Charlo comes back, and then I think they will fight Jamel Charlo. But that's kind of messed up to Charles Conwell, man. Charles Conwell should be given that opportunity. Now, I just text some of his peoples, right? And they most likely will be responding to me. And I will definitely speak on that, right? But I'm just, to me, this is like a slap in the face, man. It's a slap in the face. See, this is what happens because like I said, Charles Conwell, he's not a PBC fighter, right? And I guess because he's not a PBC fighter, he's not in the loop when it comes to getting this title shot. But he was going to fight Sergey Buyachich for a title eliminator. And now that would have been him becoming the champ. That would have been him becoming the champ. Look, hold on. He said boxing, man. Hold on. Multitask. I'm speaking to somebody. Yeah, I just text somebody something real quick, man. Cause like this shit is to me it's BS, bro. Because like I said, Charles Conwell has put in the work. Not only has he put in the work, he has put himself in position to be or have a title shot and be a champion. But yet the dirty side of boxing, once again, now I really am not feeling this PBC card at all by far. Because this right here is straight basuda. It's basuda, man. Like this guy has put in the work, right? Has put in the work. And the politics of boxing, and not for nothing, Charles Conwell is an Olympian, former Olympian, 2016 Olympian. A guy that climbed up, like I said, he climbed up the ranks, man. He put in the work, fought tough fights, and now guys that have losses. One of those guys has a loss to one of his stablemates in Brandon the Cannon Adams. Sebastian Fondora had got knocked out by Brian Mendoza. And now he has a chance to become a champion. Like boxing, man, is just disgusting. Disgusting, man. I'm disgusted right now, man. I'm disgusted right now. I'm disgusted. Man, this to me, man. I knew, right? One thing about me, right? I always say, yeah, you know the vibes, right? There was a reason. There was a reason why I kept not feeling this card, right? There was a reason why I was like, man, this card is BS. It's some, and this right here, going on Twitter and seeing Michael Benson's post, and now being on the WBC site, right? Look at this. This is ridiculous, right? So the WBC has Jamel Charlo, the champion in recess. The champion in recess now. And this is their website. It has the belt vacated. So now these two guys, right? And this is boxing politics right here. This is politics of boxing. Being that these two guys are on this weak, watered down March 30th Amazon Prime card by the PBC, right? They are allowing Sergey Buyachech, right, who lost to Brandon the Cannon Adams, right, who was supposed to fight Charles Conwell in a WBC title eliminator, right? These are all facts. But now they're going to allow him to fight Sebastian Fondora. These are the number 2 and 3 guys. Sebastian Fondora is the number 2 guy. Remember, they was trying to line him up before. But remember, he got knocked stupid by Brian Mendoza, right? Brian Mendoza is number 9 now. Remember, Brian Mendoza just got knocked off by Tim Tszyu. But remember, Brian Mendoza popped off Sebastian Fondora's head. But now, March 30th, these guys will fight, and the winner will be the champion in recess. Will be the champion in recess. I'm disgusted. I already wasn't feeling this card, right? But now I am especially not feeling it because they, like I said, Charles Conwell has put in the work. Right, he has put in the work. I'm gonna pull his box rec up too in a second, right, and show you. This guy has done his thing, right? Matter of fact, let me pull his box rec up and show you. I'm disgusted. This right here, this took. We're still gonna talk about the We're still gonna talk about the card and how you guys are feeling, but I just wanna this right here. This right here just really, really ticked me off tonight, man. Here's Charles Conwell's box, right? Cleveland, Ohio. Look, 18-0, 13 KOs, right? And I said, this guy has been look at the names on his resume. He's been fighting guys, right? Yo, BoxRec always does. Because they got these damn pop ups. That's why I do not like using BoxRec always with these goddamn pop up ads on they what's the name? Wendy Tucson, an undefeated fighter. He stopped him in Connecticut on the Mohegan Sun card, right? Patrick Day, rest in peace. Another quality victory, right? Like I said, 2016 Olympian. He was supposed to be fighting Sergey Buyachich and the title eliminated. They were supposed to go to purse bid. But now Sergey Buyachich is getting. They were gonna close that. As I told you, BoxRec, all those pop-ups be slowing down the feed. But like I said, the WBC, Maurice Suleiman, man, this guy, man, he does whatever, man. I guess somebody, boxing is just shiesty, man, shiesty. This was a definitely a PBC special right here, right? You have the PBC champion Charlo, who now is going to be in recess. Like, how, man? I'm like I said, I'm disgusted, man. I'm disgusted to the point I gotta go get some water right now, right? I'm gonna go get me a glass of water. I will be right back. All right, y'all. I'm back. Yeah, I had to. Man, that like I said, that just pissed me off, right? That pissed me off because, like I said, shout out to Charles Conwell. He's been on the platform. Good guy. I like what he got going on, and that just um really pissed me off, man. So forgive me, but I'm gonna get to talking about this my speaking points now. So March 30th is set, right? We have a main event that is a non-title match, right? Keith Thurman. Well, I'm gonna give Tim his praise. Tim Zoo, the WBO Super Welterweight Champion, who is not going to be defending his belt against Keith Thurman, the former welterweight unified champ, at a catch weight of 155. Now, the WBO did not approve of this to be a sanctioning title shot. Thus, I guess the reason why the WBC pulled the Mickey Hickey and is having Sebastian Fondora and Sergey Buyachich fight for to be the champion in recess for Charlo's WBC strap. Now, hopefully, more information will come out as to why they are making Charlo the champion in recess. Is he injured? Was he hurt? Um, let's see what Michael Benson is saying. Is there any more information as to why they will make him the champion in recess, right? Was he injured? Is he injured? You know? Because to me, it's like, why is he the champion in recess? I know they're trying to spice that card up. That's the only thing I could think of. Dan Raphael reported that. Michael Benson. So, is he injured, right? Champion in recess. First, he vacated the IBF, and now he is the champion in recess. But if you look on, like I said, this is the official WBC website. They got the title vacated. They, yeah, Mauricio Suleiman, man. We need answers, man. Hopefully, Mauricio will make a statement or something. We got fights this week. We got John Ryder, and I don't know if Mauricio is there, but hopefully he is, or he has eyes there, and somebody can get something from him, because this is the WBC site, and maybe let's try to pull something up to see as to why Charlo is the champion in recess. Cause this is a travesty to me, bro. My guy should have been fighting for that belt, man. Anybody should have been bad news Charles Conwell. It should be him and Sergey Buyachich. But like I said, he's not a PBC fighter. Right? I don't think Sergey Buyachich is either. The PBC fighter is Sebastian Fondora. And I think they probably was like, they know the easier fight for Sebastian Fondor would have been Sergey Buyachich, right? That's why these two are going to fight because they probably could have made an offer to have Charles Conwell fight Sebastian Fondor, but they know Charles Conwell probably would have mopped the floor with him. Right? This is boxing. This is the type of shit that goes on, man. But to me, it's just it's distasteful, man. And I knew like something wasn't sitting right with me about this whole card, and I was like, I just something wasn't sitting right with me, right? But like I said, this was my question that Levi said he's feeling it. What is your thoughts? The Boxing Voice did a poll. I got a video out on that. It was like 46%. Right, I have the numbers right here. 46% of the people that took that Boxing Voice, this is the Boxing Voices poll, said that this is not a pay-per-view card. Keith Thurman is not a pay-per-view fight, especially after coming off a layoff. I'm in agreement with that. What about you guys? Do you feel like this is a pay-per-view card? Right? Are you happy with purchasing this? Are you happy? Why is it saying my internet is not hooked up? See, that's what happens when you give your kids your tablets and what's the name? They do all kind of other stuff. But yeah, this isn't it, man. Mauricio Suleiman, but I guess it is that belt is in the PBC stronghold. Jamel Charlo is a PBC fighter. So if they are to try to give it to somebody over there, they would want it to be another PBC fighter. Thus, I understand that. That's why they having Sebastian Fondora, because he's a PBC fighter. And then if he is successful March 30th, he will be the champion in recess, right? And then when Jamel Charlo comes back, see what they're doing, right? Look, I'm gonna speak on this now, right? And I'm gonna jot this in my notes. This is what they're trying to do, and I hope Bud Crawford is paying attention to this shit too, right? His team, because remember, Bud had plans on trying to fight Charlo, right? Look, this is just coming to me now, right? I'm writing all this down, but I hope Bud is paying attention to too with the plays that's being set up. Now they already took what's the name away from Bud as far as the Tim Zoo, right? Tim Zoo is fighting Keith Thurman March 30th. Look what they just did with Charlo, right? Regardless who wins this fight, Sergey Buyachich or Sebastian Fondora, Jamel Charlo will have the opportunity to fight one of these guys first if he chooses to. That's if he still wants to be the WBC champion. So look what they're setting up or attempting to set up or about to set up. That would take him off the table from Bud Crawford. Because now he has the opportunity, being that he's the champion in recess, when he does decide to come back, he will be given the opportunity to win his belt or fight for the belt that is his. So there's no Bud Crawford fight there. Now, real talk. Look, I just wrote that down. I didn't even have that. That wasn't even a speaking point. But I just thought about that right now. I just thought about that. Man, these guys over there, man, the PBC, it's boxing, but these are some dirty, dirty dudes, man. Yeah, they listen. At the end of the day, Terrence went over there and beat up one of their top guys, right? And he beat him up so bad that now they know the jig is up, man. These guys aren't really who you think they are, man. They're not, right? Because what were the stories, right? Earl Spence used to dominate who? Jamel Charlo, right? That's what they said, right? He used to beat Charlo up in sparring. Bud Crawford destroyed, destroyed Earl Spence. Jamel Charlo is probably scared as hell to fight this man. Scared as hell to fight this man. So what does he do? He becomes a champion in recess, right? With the WBC. He vacated the IBF, right? And now, with him being a champion in recess, whoever wins that March 30th fight, he's going to have the opportunity to fight them. Man. Bud, man, if you are watching this, well, I'm going to send this to Bernie anyway. And I'm going to send this to a couple more people that's close to you. See what they're doing. They are setting up roadblocks. They are also setting up obstacles, to keep you from fighting these guys. Because granted, Tim Tszયુ's fighting March 30th, right? And he's successful against Keith Thurman. March 30th, that's April. April, May, June, July, August. Maybe you can get him in August. But do you want to sit around until August? Right? If you sit around until August, right? This isn't in my notes either, but look, let me jot this down too. So Bud Crawford sits around in August or July to fight the winner of Tim Tszyu, right? Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman. Or he's got to wait for Earl, right? The rematch for Earl. We always got that too, right? Listen, look at what they're trying to do. He fought Earl July 29th. They're trying to keep him inactive. This is the PBC curse, man. The PBC curse, man. These guys don't fight, man. These guys fight once a year. They get put on the shelf. Now let's just say this, right? He does do the rematch for Earl Spence. Earl Spence just had that eye surgery, so he's in recovery for 8 weeks. Should be down to what, 6 now? 6 or 5 weeks, right? So 5 weeks from now, I guess Earl Spence can get cleared and get back to training. But we already hear the rumors that possibly April is Tank Davis, right? May will be who? Canelo, right? Cinco de Mayo, May 4th. So Bud and EJ maybe June. If they do the rematch, June or July. Look what they're trying to do. They are trying to put Terrence Crawford on the shelf for a year. The PBC curse. Man, smash the like button, man. I'm giving out gems right now. This wasn't even on my agenda. It wasn't. It wasn't even on my agenda. But I just, wanted to really talk about this card and how you guys are digging it, right? This is the welterweight. Look, you see who reigns supreme at the welterweight WBC, right? Terrence Crawford. Mario Barrios is the interim champion. There are talks of him uh, fighting this guy right here, Jerron Ennis, who is the IBF. You know, look. They don't have the WBA belt, but that's also Terrence's. Cody Crowley, #1 spot. Josh Taylor is the top three. David Avanesian, he already took him out. Conor Ben. Now remember, I was speaking on Conor Ben earlier in the week, and I was like, and somebody told me that they wouldn't approve of Boots fighting Conor Ben. Why not? If he's top 5 in the WBC, why wouldn't they? Look, they got two. They got a 2 and a 3 guy fighting for a vacant look, but they approved for Boots to fight the #13 guy because that's who he fought to basically get the belt, right? His last opponent was this guy right here, Roman Villa. After defeating Roman Villa, he was awarded the IBF. Didn't he fight this guy too, Karen? He fought Karen also too, right? If I'm not mistaken. So he fought 2 guys on the WBC side of things and became an IBF champion with Terrence being stripped. See, a lot of times you follow the ratings, man. The ratings tell you a lot, right? See, now I'm going into a whole different side of the stuff, some of the stuff that I do, right? I normally don't come on here and do lives like this, you know, because I like for you guys to overlook me, real talk. I love for you guys to overlook me, right? You know, and just judge me like my man Levi. Levi said, "Yeah, you'll be big one day. Hopefully, you'll be big one day. Don't forget me." Levi, I don't really want to be big on YouTube. I want to be big at like what I'm doing, building real things, right? YouTube to me, it's YouTube, man. Devin Haney, look who right here. Look at my guy. Damn. Now, Richard Hitchison is fighting a title eliminator in the IBF, but he is #2 in the WBC, as well as another gentleman. Shout out to Antoine. I spoke on Torn the Dawn earlier on WCS's channel. But as you can see, Torn the Dawn is #3. Gary Antoine Russell. I would have preferred to have seen him fight Rolly for the WBA. But look, the silver champion is Richard Hitchison. Richard Hitchison is right there on the cusp of either an IBF shot or a WBC shot. A Richard Hitchison Devin Haney fight is not a bad fight. Similar styles, right? Both box behind the jab, things like that. But the name that I like, and they're gonna stay far away from him. This is who Devin's probably gonna fight. This is the safest fight right here for him, right? Look, he was trying to line something up with this guy who was the #6. Look where Ryan's at. Ryan is #6, right? Arnold Barboza, he's been huffing and puffing around and doing his thing. But this is the guy I want to see get a shot. Gary Antoine Russell. Will he? Gotta wait to see. Gotta wait to see. But look where he is at, number 3 in the WBC. Man, in a way, listen, I'm glad this jumped off like this because now look, this live went somewhere else. We can still talk about this card, but look, we're looking at the ratings and the what ifs. Now, what if they would have put let's look at the WBA ratings, man. Now this is the WBA. See, it is Friday night. You know, I'm chilling, man. Tonight, I told you I got time. Look, an hour already. I've been on for an hour, but it doesn't seem like that because we're vibing. Or well, I'm vibing, right? Well, I'm about to pull the WBA up. Let's look at the WBA rankings. Share screen. Yeah, smash the like button. The news by Shanewz. This is the Source Experience. All right. Now, remember, I was talking about this guy right here. You see how I look? And this hasn't been updated since December. But look who I said. I said, why isn't he fighting? Why isn't he fighting the champion, Rolando Romero, right? Why isn't he fighting him? Kenny Bossman Sims, right? Now, what's the name was in this rankings, but they took him out. He's no longer in there. Gary Antoine Russell, but he's top 3 in the WBC. But look at this guy right here. This is who. Definitely go check out World Combat Sports is live. Those are the 2 guys that I was campaigning for. I said, how about Bossman Sims, Kenny Sims? Why isn't he fighting Rolly? Now, Rolly is fighting a guy on the undercard. Now, this ties into the March 30th card. He's fighting a guy on the undercard. This is the guy that he beat for the belt, who just knocked out him. So this is I think they said updated December 23rd. So they're a month and some change behind. But when you look, Rolly's not even fighting the guy ranked in the top 15. That's who he's defending his belt against, right? But we could take it a step further and let's see if look who he's fighting, right? This guy, Rolly, is fighting who? Isaac Cruz, right? Isaac Cruz, as stated, look, let me write this down because this wasn't in the notes. But Isaac Cruz is the number 1 ranked, all right, number 1 guy for the WBA at 135. Say that one more time. Number 1 guy at 135. But yet he's fighting for the 140-pound belt in the WBA. But he should be fighting who? He should be fighting who? Javante Davis at 135, not Rolly Romero at 140. But look at this though. Let's keep it here. Javante is the man, the titleist. Remember they upgraded him. A lot of people were calling him an email champion. But look who's at number 3. Another man who they've been trying to tie to Javante. So maybe this could be his ceiling that he was speaking on, fighting Javante Davis, right? Because William Zepeda, I just seen is going to be fighting an eliminator March 30th, right? So maybe Frank Martin might be next. But if you look at this scenario, right, for Javante Tank Davis, how many PBC fighters do you see on there? Right off the bat. How many do y'all see in the WBA rankings? How many do y'all see? I see 1, 2, 3. 3 out of the top 4 guys are PBC guys. 3 out of the top 4 guys. So Javante is pretty much straight. He's locked in. Look, he got opponents. Edward De Los Santos. These are easy fights to be made because they're all on his side of the street. Floyd Schofield is a Matchroom Golden Boy guy. But all 3 of these guys are PBC guys. Man Down Promotions, some form of a PBC promoted fighter. Definitely another PBC promoted fighter. The News by Shanewz. Now, do y'all see how simple certain things are for you if you actually come on? Well, not on. If you do your own research, right? Instead of just coming on the internet and listening to people that you deem to be insiders and do your own insider investigation, right? That's what I just pretty much did, right? And like I said, this live wasn't even supposed to be about this tonight. It wasn't. It went there once I seen that alert on that text. I was disgusted, man. I was disgusted. I did have other plans, man, but on that text, man, and I mean that tweet, it just like threw me. It threw me for the loop, man, to say the least. It did, and I'm disappointed, man. Cause like I said, I know Charles Conwell. He's been on my platform. And what time is it? I need the updated time. 7:28. I'm gonna reset this clock. Hold on. Why is it not letting me reset it? Hold up. There we go. There we go. Yo, I don't even know what I did. Yo, real talk. I have no idea what I did. I have no idea what I did. But I got it back working. I got it back working, y'all. Unreal. Oh man. Go figure. That's what you're hearing right now. I got it back working. Look. Wow. That's funny. I appreciate the likes, man. The likes is up. I got the likes up, man. I got the likes up. The volume is good. Hopefully y'all was digging the sauce tonight, man. Like I said, this was supposed to be a PBC. It was supposed to have been a PBC reaction video live tonight, man. But after watching what took place, I just I was on a different vibe, man. I was on a different vibe tonight, man. I definitely was on a different vibe tonight. Watch this, I'm gonna have a little bit of fun. Come on, you can come in. Hey, you can come in.
It's
Nah, you come over here. You want to talk on the microphone? You can talk.
yeah.
You don't gotta. Nah. You don't gotta be up on it. They can hear you from right there.
Wait.
We're about to leave in a little bit.
Nah, I'm not done. I haven't even did my second nail yet.
No, leave that. Tell Nasai I fixed it. We got it going on over here, y'all. As you can see. Just pulling something out real quick. Wait a second. Hold on. Mr. Kill two birds with one stone, y'all. Mr. Kill two birds with one stone, y'all. Watch what I'm putting together for y'all. You know how we do. Man, we broke down some stuff for y'all tonight, though. We attempted to roll back the hands of time, man. I don't know what I just did. But look, I had these notes right here, right? But I ended up, you know, we on a different type of flow over here. I ended up doing this after witnessing what I just witnessed, right? With Charlo being the champion of recess, we took it right here. But this was the topic, man. I want to get some of y'all in here to talk about that, but like I said, I was blindsided with this Charlo shit, man. You know, I was blindsided, bro. Real talk. I was blindsided, man. I was blindsided, man. Champion and recess. They are literally trying to protect Charlo at the same time. Sneak Sebastian Fondora in to be a champion, bro. Wow. Yo, these guys, yo, I'm telling you, it was a reason why that card wasn't sitting right with me, man. It was a reason, man. Lo and behold, man. Look how it's all coming to the surface, man. Damn. boxing is so grimy, man. It is just so despicable. Despicable, y'all. It is despicable. You know? Yes, sir. No, my bad, y'all. My bad. My man told me, tag my guy. Man. This is a good Friday evening for me, man. I'm about to wrap this up and go get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all don't want to talk no boxing with me. I don't know why, man. I don't know why, man. I don't know why y'all don't like talking boxing with me. You know, this is what we do on here, right? We talking boxing, right? But yeah, y'all don't want to talk boxing with me. Look, I done upgraded my equipment, upgraded my sound. You know, y'all don't want to talk boxing with me. Why not? Cause that's what y'all do, right? You know, y'all don't wanna talk boxing with me. You know, that's what we do on this internet. We talk boxing, and not only did I talk boxing tonight, I gave out some gems. I gave out some gems tonight, man. Like I always do. That's why I'm blessed. You know, that's why I am blessed. You know, but this right here, though, you know how we do photography. You know how we do, man. You know how we do, man. Get with the news. What was my man's name? Levi Ackerman. Levi was over there in the UK. This came out fire. Good for boxing? But hey, what do I know? What was my man's name? Levi Ackerman. Yeah, Levi, I'm gonna tell you this for you, Levi. I'm gonna title this for you, Levi. This came out fire. Oh man, hold up.
How old is your brain?
How old is your brain? Yeah, we're gonna get something to eat. I'm not gonna cook tonight. It is what almost 8 o'clock. I'm not definitely not gonna cook, but I'll grab something to eat for me and my children, and I'll post this over here first, man. Now this is called multitasking right here. Excuse me. This is multitasking right here. That's what this is called, multitasking. That was fire right there.
Let's just look at the white lettering.
That was fire right there. Throw that up right now. Let that marinate in there. Let that marinate in there. Let that marinate in there. Man, I was just multitasking for y'all real quick. Multitasking. You know what I'm saying? You know, multitasking. I think it's gonna get real raunchy on the YTC. I'm looking at some content that others are speaking on, and I just see it getting real raunchy. You know. Yeah, but we just kicking it, man. I'm sitting here kicking it. You know. I'm gonna stay on for 2 hours, man. I'm gonna do 2 hours tonight, man. Just to make up for some lost time. I'm pretty much done. You know, I got a lot of equipment to break down. I'll do that in a little while, right? But yeah, we're just gonna get out of here, go get something to eat, and then do what we do. You know, we're going to do what we do, and you know, continue to keep building, growing, and glowing. The news by Shanewz. This is the Source Experience. Hopefully, y'all caught these gems tonight, man. The PBC does it to us again, man. That's why I'm glad I'm able to kick it how I kick it, right? And I'm not like you guys, man, because you guys, there's a lot of content creators on here that you know, y'all can't even talk like this. You guys got to come on here and act like the shit that is being done is acceptable, that, you know, it's not messed up. You know, fuck that.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimuhela. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout-out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
You keep talking, man, and you shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that right there. Rest in peace to Dick Gregory, man. That is one of the funniest things, man. Dick Gregory is hilarious. Hilarious. Again, everybody's working. Everybody's working. Look, everybody's working. Again, everybody. Yeah? Again, everybody. Everybody's working. Look.
Go. It's hard drive while you walking in.
Everybody's working. Look. Everybody's working. Everybody's working.
Stop looking at you working. Roll the punch when you done.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, from the rafters to the floor, man. Yeah, you going up to the floor, man. Yeah, you going up to the rafters or what, man?
Nah, I'm down here all night, y'all.
Oh, okay.
What about yourself, man?
Yeah, we down here. You see, we down here. I was playing, man. I told you I was coming back to the city of Cowboy, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Seek and destroy. You know the vibes. Yeehaw! The news by Shanewz, man. We just vibing with y'all, man. This, had to peel back some of the layers of this PBC effery, right? Because that's what they pretty much did, man. These guys, man. That dude over there he's a low down, despicable dude, man. You talk about everybody else, but when it comes to him, y'all don't like to speak on some of the foulness he does. Oh, foul, man. Yeah, I told my boy I was going to do it. I told him. Man, I just had a little bit of fun tonight, man. I told him I was going to do it, man. Listen, before I wrap it up, I just want to say I had a wonderful day today at work, right? I was, shout out to my guy, Jim, man. He put me on, right? Man, I did 1, 2, 3. I did a lot of jobs today, and I did them nice and smooth. He showed me a technique today in the loader, right? And it made it so much easier. It made it so much easier, right? Because a lot of times when I go, like, today, especially because it was raining today, right? It was raining. And I was like, damn, just imagine if it wasn't raining and we had a nice dry conditions. I was getting busy. Now, I remember when I first was getting in the loader, I used to always, when I would grab stuff off the ground and load the trucks, it's awkward. It jerks up like this. I used to always think like I was gonna tip over, right? I was like, yo, I'm about to tip over. But that's just how it is, right? So today when I was doing it with the two hands, the joystick, bringing it back to me, every time it tilted or something, now it was like, man, that's what it's supposed to do. But it took me back to when I was initially training in the yard and learning it, how whenever it would lift up like this, I would get, man, I would let that like thinking it was gonna tip over. Now that's what it does. But today was a beautiful day. Got a lot done. Then we broke down and set our trucks up for some more snow, right? And I am hoping that we do get a little bit more snow. Because like I said, I just made a couple of investments. I got these classes coming up, right? And I was trying to, I still have yet to file my taxes and do taxes and all that. but I was trying to make the investments with a lot of this good snow money. And there's one more thing that I want to invest in. Oh, this is my guy, Joe Dini. Joe, what's going on?
Yo, Salam.
What's going
You
on?
went to the gym today?
Nah, I'm at the studio. I'm doing a podcast.
At the studio? Okay.
Yeah.
When I'm going to be on the broadcast?
You're on it right now.
Right now?
Yep, you're on it right now.
What do you want to talk about?
Whatever they can hear you. Whatever you're talking about. Where you at right now? Yeah.
I'm just out. I'm out of my spot right now.
Oh yeah. So we don't need to talk to you like this.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just out right now.
Yeah, I know. I can hear you.
Okay, so I'll give you a call tomorrow. Okay.
Are you coming to the gym tomorrow? Are you coming?
I have to work tomorrow.
Oh, you gotta work. You gotta work. All right.
Yes.
All right. So, but how did the other things go?
The other things are going great. They're going good.
All right.
So that's going real good.
All right. Yeah.
So we'll be doing business together.
Yep. Okay. That's what I like to hear. That's all. That's what I like to hear. And remember, you want the Glock 19.
Yeah. I bought something today. I bought a new gun today.
Okay.
I bought the special edition 44.
Yeah, that's too. Yeah, that's too big though, man. You don't like that's too big.
I bought that for the house. It cost $1,100.
Yeah, I know that's big, man. But you want something nice, carry conceal that you can. You want something nice that you can carry and conceal.
I know that, but I'm just for the house.
Okay. Yeah.
To the house, you get laid down real quick.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So I'm investing in Charlie Bulls.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, investing in some things because this world is crazy right now.
Absolutely, as you should. As you should.
It's gonna be streets are gonna be bloody soon.
Yeah.
This last election, this president's election is very serious.
Yeah.
If Trump don't get in, what's gonna happen?
Oh man, so you're going for Trump again.
No, I'm not Trump. I'm just saying. I mean, like the COVID came in, everybody stayed in for 24 days, right?
Yeah. COVID messed everything up. Well, not really. A lot of people came up.
We didn't stay in. I didn't stay in. John still got signed and everything, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, we didn't stay in.
Yeah, I know.
In California.
Yeah, business as usual.
In
Yeah.
California and Las Vegas.
Yeah, business as usual.
In Texas.
In Texas, that's right. Business as usual. Yeah.
We was on the plane when the COVID, right?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah.
So the journey's rough.
Yeah.
So the journey ain't over.
No, not at all.
Not at all. So I just gotta let you know that. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, I'm calling at you to do House Boxing.
All right, Joe. Great talk.
The brutal knockout.
Yeah, mean hard punches. That's correct.
You hear me? I said the brutal knockout, Joe Harris Boxing.
Yeah, the
You
brutal.
heard of the brutal knockout?
The brutal knockout, Joe Harris Boxing.
The brutal knockout.
All right, Joe. I'm gonna talk to you.
That's when somebody's taking 3 or 4, 5, 6 hard blows to the jaw and chin and body, and they go down.
They go down.
One hard right hand to the fucking throat. Down the throat. Okay?
Yeah.
Listen closely. I want you to throw that goddamn right hand right down his goddamn throat. Okay? You understand me? I said, okay, George, okay. Now dance to it, okay? I said, okay. Then we hit him with that Philly shuffle.
Yeah.
What I call it the barbarian shuffle.
The barbarian
But
shuffle.
Vaughn almost to him. He didn't have the body mechanics to throw it.
Yeah.
But he tried, though. He tried.
Yeah.
His last fight. All right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to holler at you.
All right, Joe.
This is, I hope I didn't say anything wrong.
Nah, this was good. Good.
I'm just a real fighter, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, this was great content.
Who got a whole lot of fights?
Yeah.
A whole lot of fights. I haven't even been in the ring with Oscar De La Hoya.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
Frankie Wright.
Yeah.
Frankie Wright, Vernon Forrest.
Yeah, rest in peace to Vernon Forrest. Yeah.
Zab Judah.
Yeah.
The Diaz brothers from the Bronx, whoever they are. A whole lot of fighters. Sean Dorsey, all the fighters. Real fighters back in the day. Alright?
Yeah.
I just want to let you know a little bit of my resume.
That's it. Yeah, of course.
Alright?
Yeah.
So that's what it is. So, see, I'm going to holler at you.
All right, Joe. I'll talk to you.
Alright,
Later. That was my guy, Joe Harris Boxing. Me, Joe. Let's see how that sounded. And there's one more thing that I want to invest in. Joe. Yes, the news by Shanewz. Listen, we're gonna wrap this up. That was my guy Joe Dini on the phone. Go grab a bite to eat with the kids, and watch me some Power. And I'm gonna watch Power tonight. And binge watch on some BMF because that should be rolling around real shortly as well. But hopefully y'all guys caught this sauce. Once again, man, I am disgusted with the PBC and the things that they are doing. But it's boxing, man. It's boxing. Like my guys told me in the text, man, it's boxing. But it just gets frustrating after a while. But the news by Shanewz. This is the Source Experience. But hey, what do I know?
Hey, this is Coach Larry Wade, IBL Champions. Hey, I train professional boxers, and you with Sauce Talk Podcast. You don't want to miss anything that he puts on here.
Appreciate you, champ. You know the vibe.
This is a Sauce Experience. The news by Shanewz. But hey, what do I know?
Hey guys, this is Shanewz. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.